Hello, Wildcat families and also Wildcat students. This is Rob McGahee, and I just wanted to give everybody a quick update for now that we're at the end of the 9 weeks, beginning of the second 9 weeks. Just to alert everyone about a couple of things. The students, you guys have already heard about all of this, but families wanted you to have at least be able to put a face to a name since the introduction at the beginning of the semester. And also just to share a couple of things that I think are pretty significant um, overall. So I will continue to send out weekly updates about how we are progressing and places that we're going. So keep looking for those. If you do have any questions, just be sure to hit me on an email. First off, thank you, families, so much, and students also. I've been thanking the students for all the hard work and things that they've been doing, and families. I hope everyone is staying well, and I hope that you are making it through this COVID-19. But again, thank you guys so much for your support to the students, for us as teachers, and understanding some of the bumps in the road. And overall, I think things are going really smoothly in our class. Second thing I wanted to touch base on is, and I'm going to navigate kind of around a little bit while we are moving through. So I have an example of a Google Classroom page. This happens to be for our 3D class. And this is a stream. If you've seen Google Classroom before, there are a lot of documents in here for students as well as their classwork and everything else. One thing to note, I have wiped out a ton of content from this stream. So a better class, apparently I still have some cleaning up to do here. But if I were to go to architecture, for instance, their stream is not going very far back at all. So I've wiped out that. And the other thing to notice is in the classwork. So all the grades are caught up, and what I'll be doing is deleting this because this went back 22 assignments, and students, if they are looking for something to turn in late, they're putting them in various places. So I'm just going to keep this late work folder open, and anything that is late from students is graded for completion credit. So which makes a huge difference versus an incomplete or not handed in, an NHI, as you would see on your end. So anyhow, I will update this probably every week to a week and a half. Late work is never the first priority because I want to get all the current work with comments and feedback back to the students. And so that begs the question, how will students submit late work if they can't see what classwork they didn't do or they missed? I will be sending an email with this email, I should say, that has this document on it right here. And if you click that, that will take you to, I should just click it because apparently I've closed it. But this will take you to class by class. And so I've just left everything on the same running Word document. So if you have a student in CAD, you can go down and you can see the dates that these assignments were created or due, what the title of the assignment is, the instructions. These are taken directly off of the original assignment. And then I've provided links as well to any resources that the students would need or to videos that would accompany it for help. So that is that, and this will be updated. So every time I do take something off of Classroom, I will be updating that. So this goes right up to 10:30. So anything that we do, let's say by next week, if I deleted the next couple assignments off of Classroom, they'll be posted here, and I will email those as well. So everyone's up to date. Aside from that, video resources is something I wanted to touch base on. I will be, with this email, there's two links that also go to two different websites. And one of those is the teacher page, which is right here. This is available if you need to go find this. If you go to Information 4 and you go to Teacher Pages under Staff, all you need to do is type in the first couple letters of my name, MCG, and you see Rob McGahee Drafting and Design. This is very comprehensive. It's broken down by each class. It's under Documents, but each class has an array of work. If I click Tech CAD right here, this shows, for instance, I'm just using this class for an example. This has a series of assignments that we'll use for the whole semester. So this resource, for instance, is needed for the students' first graded for accuracy multi-view drawing, and I try to provide these things so that students can and have a place to get to them. Second thing, under this teacher site, if you go all the way to the bottom, there's some websites that are listed, and some of these are support websites for like the free Autodesk. Another thing, though, is this one, which a couple of student assistants of mine that are great this semester have co-created and are helping to maintain. And if you guys would bookmark both this site, the teacher site that's at school, that could be helpful. And then also this PCHS CAD department. So this website right here, very, very easy to use, and it's being updated every couple of days. And I think the biggest benefit right here is that students can go ahead to this demo video section. And so this is broken down, and I'll use TechCAD as a for instance again. If when this comes up, you can see this going through back to the beginning of the semester, all of these videos are created to get students through the assignment. So some of these are just basic skills, but once we get to an assignment, like the students had to design a Nike symbol and then make a piece of art out of that. And this was kind of for graphic design things. And then going into what we're doing now, each assignment, I take the students through it. So they're having an in-class demo, and if they miss something from the in-class demo or missed a day of school, they can always go back and if they watch this video, it's going to take them through the exact process to the perfect final solution. So if you'd like, please bookmark those websites, and that would be wonderful. And the last thing I just wanted to share briefly was we all want to know how students are doing from a progress standpoint. So I'm not a data person, but the older I get, the more interested I get in it. And so what I've done in this, and I'd be happy to share this with anyone if you'd like to give this a look or get on a Zoom with me. I really looked kind of holistically and then individually at individual classes to see really how students were doing overall, where our class averages were. And right now the total class average, if I combine all classes, is a 78%. If we hit 80%, I think we're batting 1,000 most of the time. Anyhow, this really to me is pretty significant. And I will pay this will be pasted on the email as well that I'm sending out with this attached. But if you look at the percentages of students, I've never seen a curve like this. It is kind of V-ish or U-ish, and it seems like the cluster of students are all they're tending to get A's. Or they're tending to be at the far other end of the spectrum. And I really thought this was significant because I looked at this and juxtaposed students by the letter grade that they have and the percentage of those students. So, we have almost half of our students right now, almost 49 point some percent that have an A in the class. And unfortunately, we have 25% who are failing the class right now. And if you look at the missing work, that really shows you the big picture. So, we're 2% of students with A's are missing work. 35% of students who are failing, they're missing 35% of those assignments. Hardly any students with C's. If we looked at our A, B's, and C's, we'd be up here at 75% of students would be still in that A, B, and C average, and the D's are actually have been moving up quite a bit. So if you'd like a little bit of insight as far as some of the data, and again, what I'm seeing, and if I can help break it down, but I do, if students do get the partial credit for completing their work, they can turn it in anytime in the semester up to the week before the final week of class, and that would be great if they did, because half credit is far better than nothing. So, and that really can turn some of these grades around, especially the grades that are below 50% or at 50%. I have a couple students who gave me a bundle of missing assignments, and they were in the mid 50s and they're in the mid 70s now. And that was turning in 5 or 6 missing assignments out of 22, let's say. So, again, thank you for your support. Thanks for everything you are doing at home. Students, thank you for everything you're bringing to class. And over the second 9 weeks, I hope everyone has a great experience. And I hope that this stays the same, and I hope we get a little better over here. So, again, thanks very much. Please email me if you do have any questions, and have a great one.